What's up YouTube, Guy 4Man221 here, and welcome back to the Himyar campaign. In the last part we destroyed the Askum, and one of you guys pointed out to me that this guy died, Amru, because of the auto-resolve. So now I know. We need some more family members, so this guy actually is he's an unsuitable wife. And he's going to try to adopt somebody, so hopefully, yeah, I was going to adopt my general here. And we're planning on moving up to this province here. They are allied with the ERE, or they're probably one of their puppet states, and I'm still considering. Yes, well, what we were doing there is we're gonna actually train another priest, which you can actually recruit right now, which is awesome. This guy spreads religion and he's young.
My words are yours to direct.
Okay, I want the. That's great. I like the spreading religion, but I need encourage dissent, discourage populace. One of these. I think it might be. Yeah, it's preach intolerance. We have plenty. We're mostly Jewish here in this settlement, though, so I'm going to encourage dissent, and also I want to spread religion. So this guy's going to be excellent at spreading religion. It says, huh? So he's not very cunning. Now we have a lot of turbulence. We've had like 2 or 3 kings here, so that's what's upsetting everybody. So we're going to have to work on that. I can get a governor. I'll make that guy a governor. And we're gonna, I thought I already did this already, but we're gonna spread the state religion. Yeah, Judaism is definitely on the rise. We're at 34%. I mean, we're building the religious buildings. I mean, it makes sense that that would happen. So that priest, I'll maybe train a small army. I want to see if those guys will be taken over by rebels, actually. So I'm going to have that priest just mess with that, you know, encourage dissent. I think encourage dissent does anger the populace. Can do some covert actions against this guy, basically. But it's good that we've taken over a little bit of southern Egypt here. We're definitely not a one province nation anymore. Okay, we have a mercenary shortage, that's okay. Wow, we have a ton of power. Extra loyalty and public order. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna give him to seek a wife. That should help hurt our public order a little bit.
At your service.
So we're now at 37%. Only 3% a turn. That should change once we get that, and that'll also increase our public order.
Ready for orders.
Do we still have a lot of turbulence? Okay, turbulence is going to go down each turn. Encourage dissent. Decreases public order. I mean, my own public order here isn't that good.
Yes. Steady.
Yeah, I'm going to move this fleet around. I kind of want to see if I could... There's any... Yeah, that's the end of the world there. Let's just move our fleet up here. Or, you know, we could actually put it here in case these guys get kicked out. I know I don't have a ton of money, but I'm actually going to make a little bit of a small army here. Just a couple spearmen, so we can take this settlement, hopefully. We're just really trying to calm down the populace here in this big province down in southern Egypt before we move on. I do want Judaism to be the prominent religion here, and we can move on like I was saying there. It's kind of interesting starting so far away from like Rome here. I mean, usually as the barbarians, you know, your goal is to attack the West Romans, and I guess we're going to encounter the East Romans here. 38. Oh, she's fertile. Take your hand then. Okay, we have trade customs now. So I think that opened the door for something. Yes, it did. And this is like extra wealth and income. And this one's happiness. So it's the same thing as the Romans. I'm gonna get the extra income here.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, this army is finally... Well, it should become loyal here. I mean, what rank is it anyway? Okay, I got... I have the extra stuff when we're in enemy territory. So that army's still training up.
How can I serve you? I will offer them my counsel.
One turn, we're only making 1,800, so that's really hurting us right now. I'm gonna just go to the Adobe Maker here just to keep us rolling along. I definitely like that extra public order. We could use it. I do need to build that, and I'll build the barracks in my own province here. Yeah, I'll get the infantry. I actually already have infantry quarters. I think. Ooh, I do have an infantry quarters already, so as far as infantry is concerned, I mean, it gives us bowmen here. Doesn't Training Ground have... Okay, these are the upgrades here. Carpenter armor, blacksmith. What is this? This gives... Okay, this is the cavalry area here. Okay, so they don't have as many buildings as the Romans, I don't think. So they have the cavalry corral and... You got levies. We're gonna need iron. Okay, well, another turn. And then I think the army's gonna move out. It should have enough troops, and plus I need to get its integrity up by maybe winning a battle. I feel like when I was playing as the ERE, the Himyar weren't even a faction back then. Or if they were, they weren't playable. Oh, I was playing right when the game came out, so they definitely were not playable. This was a DLC add-on, the Empires of the Sand, I think it was its name. They're getting more troops here, which makes me a little nervous. That is not good. That's positive 19 here.
At your service. A little meddling, yes. Your will is done.
So we have critical success there, so they're only going up by 4 now. They brought their king over. How come they have... Do I keep forgetting that these are two different factions, and yet they're very colored similarly?
My words are yours to direct.
Okay, and we're going to distract here. I mean, we're at 87%. You think this would anger everybody in the province for them? Yeah, they're only at positive 4 here, and it's probably mostly to the military. So they're outraged, horrible growth, horrible taxes. Minus 15 because of encouraged dissent here. Okay, let's go. We're having some success. Let's move on our troops here. I think we're also immune to desert attrition.
Your next command, my lord.
Okay, we're gonna get right into the territory here. Can we trade Sassanins?
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom
I just have...
and seek accord.
I don't want furs. How about you guys? Oh, I didn't. I need to click on these guys so they're different.
I will do you the honor of listening to your terms. Trade with...
Nobody ever wants to trade. These guys hate me. That's good. I'm gonna destroy them. These guys like me the most. They really probably didn't like my action against them, yep. So the only friendly person I had, I just messed up my relation with because I sabotaged them. Well, that was smart. Well, I wanted to capture this province, and I hope if they do revolt, I was reading online, these guys revolt here, so. we'll know if they do. I'd love to trade with, you know, I just need to get more powerful, I think, and try to get some more natural resources, because all these guys have spices. That's what the little symbol is, and I have spices, so the only thing I'd be exporting and trading is fur. So, oh, I think Attila's born here.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born.
This
from
kind of looks like
darkness and despair.
the scene when the Shogun Erwin kneels before him a little bit. Well, thankfully, I plan not to mess with the Huns here. Okay, I get 4,000 for surviving. 8. Okay, why do we do this, first of all? That's so... I think we're sticking with our own things here. And the money would be nice and the alms and praises, but... Hey, he's got a trait gained.
It is an honor to serve you.
Still going up by 0.7. I don't want to convert. I don't even think I can. Even if I wanted to, could I convert? No, we're at 68%. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That seems kind of stupid to convert over.
How can I serve you?
Okay, let's talk to these guys. Look, I'm sorry.
Welcome, friend.
I'd
Welcome.
just like some
Come.
trade, please. Let's talk to these guys. Maybe they'll like us
I will be a
now.
patient audience for your trade with you is...
Trade with you is a... No, we're not going to talk to you anymore. Okay, so at least we're trading with these guys.
My lord,
I like the idea of
I will
pissing off
bend
everyone
them
again.
to our purpose.
And he's injured. Climate change. Ooh. So now we're gone from 5 to -1, so we're at 4 here, and climate change is ridiculous in this game. Okay, this guy is going to get assassination here.
We fight for you, my lord.
This general can level up. Yeah, that well doesn't help us. Construction. I'm gonna go down here because I want to get to Judge, which makes extra integrity for his command force.
March! Advance!
Okay, they have a
March!
decent army here. And legionary defectors are definitely nothing to turn your nose up at. They're pretty decent units. I cannot trade with these guys, and they don't like me.
Greetings, friend. Let us use...
I need more trade resources, I think, but at least we're getting a little bit of income from that. I don't think there's anything we really want to upgrade. It's ridiculous to upgrade this, and it hurts our food in here. Here we're -8. Instability. How is there instability still? Wow, that will really help us out. So this... I mean, we're the majority religion here. Okay, let's sail this guy over.
Set up the watch. Put your backs...
I'm also just going to disband this fleet. I don't think I need it. I'm going to make sure I can discover everything here first.
Hands to the oars. Your
And
next
then I'll disband it just to save money, because these ships do cost 176. That's about 300 more money I can be making each turn. And we're also going to move on probably to this next, just to allow us to start replacing units. Ooh. What? Are these the...
my lord.
Yes, that is what we got to get to replace our warriors here. Okay, that should be next. We're going to get an extra boost here. -8 for religious differences. This is going to be a handicap this whole campaign, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to upgrade this till we have our province secure, but it'll give us some more wealth, which is always a good thing. And we do need some kind of sanitation system here. Are these both? So the wind catcher gives us food also. And religious intolerance. Why do they cost? Why does research cost money? Like, not, I mean, in real life, obviously, but what are you? -1. I think I need the food reserves right now. That's more important, because this is not a real dock. Hopefully they have some farms out here that I can make. So this is our governor. Let's make extra public order. Good, so now we're only -4. Next turn we'll declare war when we can actually get to their base here. Their town. And if we can hold these guys under siege, that would be good. I'm hoping the Eastern Empire, I think they should be pretty weak. Hopefully. All I know is that the Sassanids have a bunch of puppet states, like the guy in my province here, and that would completely get me killed, probably, trying to take on. That's why I didn't attack that guy that's in my province. The Sassanids have many puppet states. East Romans are not as many, and most of them are located around Palestine. So, let's do this. Yeah, like, I think this, actually, it's maybe their only puppet state. Hold on, let's just see this. How many puppet states does the area have? Yeah, and there's somewhere else.
Ready for battle.
So we're now at war with both of them.
To the settlement.
We'll hold these guys under siege. Now, I don't think they have walls, but they do have their overpowered towers. They have a decent garrison. They'll probably come out and attack me. Probably gonna knock this village down here and make it just a tier 1 hamlet. We need to get some buildings here for our food.
Fleet reporting, my lord.
Okay, people are +4 here. Good. Okay, we're gonna start researching this because those axe units are great, and even upgrading them would help out a lot. So 5 turns for that. Let's end a turn and see if we can get a battle in this part. Hopefully they'll come out and attack me. So we found spices. Now the question is, once we take over Egypt here, do we head closer to the Sassanids or more closer to the Western Roman Empire? I think I want to control Arabia here. So it might be a good idea to... I don't know if the area would eventually ally me if I take their territory. You know, in EU4, Europa Universalis 4, you can actually improve relations, which I think should be in this. Should be allowed to improve relations. Oh yes, we've done this before. Let's stud the horses, that'll help our cavalry. Okay. Thank you, fleet. You've been useful, you've explored, and now I need the money. These guys did not come out and fight, unfortunately.
For honor and great glory!
Let's see if we can get the map to display here. So what do they have? They have... I think I could win this battle here. So they have one legionary defector, which is good. But they have some of these light units, camo warriors. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next part.